Hey, what's going on, everybody? Woo, it's hot today. All right, so doing another something I've never done before, and I hope it turns out right. By the way, there's a big giant one of those killer bees in here somewhere, so if you hear me screech in terror, that's because he's landed on me and stung me or something. So anyway, today I'm gonna start installing our drawers and drawer slides in the pantry. Okay, so issue number one is when I built these walls, I'm off between the back, this distance and this distance, about 1/4 of an inch. So, only thing I can figure to do, I don't want to make my box too big, that's for certain. So I'm going to go off of this measurement right here. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these 11 3/4 minus a 1/16, because I know that those these hinges right here have a little bit of give in them, supposedly. They have a little bit of play. And also, something I learned that you guys may not know, I don't know if you can see these little U-shaped tabs right here, but these U-shaped tabs are designed for you to pull out a little bit, just a smidge, like this, if your drawer is a little bit small. And then once you push this drawer in, when you get it fit and you push it in for the first time, and then you do it a couple of times, it adjusts, it bends these to the right position. So that's why I'm going to cut a little bit short, probably a 1/16, and then I'm going to bend those tabs out just a smidge it, and then hopefully that will make up the difference. I've already got my wood cut to width. I cut that on the table saw, 5 inches. We're going to do 5 inches, and then the specific containers that Stephanie wants to put in the drawers are going to overhang by about 3 inches. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to chop the ends off of each one of these to make sure that it's square, and then I'm going to figure out which boards I'm going to cut for what, so that I get the maximum amount out of each board. My drawer slides are 23 inches. They're actually 23.5 inches. So my fronts need to be 11 3/4. I'm thinking what I'm gonna need to do, I'm gonna need to install my drawer slides first. Let's get them installed. I know that these boards right here are insanely accurate, so I'm gonna set those. Remember, I'm gonna bend these tabs out just a little bit.
Clearing like I did over here for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like a little line, back of the tree there, just alongside some.
I need to cut about a blade off up here. We're actually going to use this bottom to put this in the square. Alrighty. I'm going to start with one corner, work my way around. We're just going to test this. Man, the front fits like a glove. So what I'm doing is because I've got this space back here in the back. Remember I told you guys I'm about 1/4 to a 1/2 inch off on either, quarter off on each side. I've got to put some spacers in. So I don't have a place really for a screw hole back here. So what I do is I'm just going to glue a piece of 1/4 inch wood in back here. Glue it and screw it. Well, not screw it, but staple it in. So I've got Stephanie's containers in here just to be able to get the depth right. As you can see, they fit in here pretty good. And then when you shut it, we got a little soft close action. So I'm pretty proud of that. First drawer I've ever put in. So all right, let's see how we're gonna get this next drawer in. I'm gonna put 1 inch between that. One and a half inches of clearance between that and the top. And you get to pull your spacers out. Open and close them a couple times. Sweet. Here's my spacer for my next set of drawer slides. So hopefully you guys can see this all right. Let's see. You guys need to get you one of these, solar powered, and they're great for just a little bit of light, and they're cheap. I'll put the link in the description. Basically what I'm doing, I'm just using the same thickness of wood as I'm cutting for everything, and I'm just creating a spacer for my next hinge to go. Bring it forward a little bit. Lock it in. And then I'm going to take the inside hinge out. So if you pull this out here, you'll see there's a little lever right here. So there's a little lever right here. Just push that down or up, and that slides right out. Then you're just left with this. And then I'll take and I'll start bending these tabs out about, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch. Just gonna bend them out, because see, your drawer's gonna adjust itself. It'll bend these back in. Just really bending the last 3, because this first one, you know, I know that my cabinet is the right size on the front, but on the back is where it's a little bit too big. And I just put my cabinet hinge in here like so, and I take and I put the front of the hinge in the same place as I put it with all the others. It's about 1/4 of an inch back. Oh man, these little bitty screws, they fall everywhere and you can't see them. You guys may notice I'm using a different drill this time. These are Stephanie's drills, these DeWalt's. These things are really nice. I mean, I like my Ryobi's. I use them a lot. Let's see. Then I need to put my shim in. This just goes right back in. Now, we're going to take this one out. Same thing.
Now.
Well, go and pull your bottom drawer out now.
Lord, have mercy! You scared me. I thought you were busting up in that thing. I was like, oh my god. Oh yeah.
Push it back in now.
Sweet.
Oh, did it not soft close?
No.
Push it in with a little bit more force now. You can't just.
Yeah, there you go. Are you getting them done, aren't you?
I mean,
you doing good? Hot?
Hot.
Yeah, I know. You need the fan on, baby. Where's the fan? Is it in here?
I don't know, baby. I'm hot though.
You need the fan going on. Oh, here it is.
The problem is I ain't got no space for my fat self now.
Well, I know, but at least if you had a fan blowing on you, it would help. Just to have it.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
So when I put my slides in, I just take a piece of wood that's the same thickness as the drawers, and I put it like the next one. I'll just put it right here,
Yeah.
and
okay.
I'll clamp it, and then the drawer hinge sits there.
Okay, yeah.
Then I put it in. Now, you know, I'm having to shim the back 1/4 of an inch because I'm a 1/2 inch off. So,
Yeah.
so I've just cut 1/4 inch spacers. I'm gluing them and shooting them into this 2x4. I mean the 2x3.
Right, yeah.
And then I'm able to screw into those in the back. But now what I'm going to do is I'm creating 1.5 inch space between the top of these and the next drawer. So I just take these 3 pieces of wood right here and put them on top of your little things, because that's 1.5 inches. I choose whichever face I think is the prettiest. That one's got my sweat on it. Yeah, I'm just gonna, what I'll do is I'll take this paint stir and reach in and I grab the little slides here. Go ahead and put that one in. Pull it out a little bit. Side and do the same thing.
Not falling backwards.
Almost, yeah. It's almost the end of me, Mama.
I was about to have to catch you.
It's almost the end of me now. Alright, that one goes in. Then, pull, push the drawer in. Back out, push it in, back out. Yep, it's catching that back right there. I'm going to try one more thing that may be culprit here.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be
alright. So here's what we got. We got 3 drawers in. All soft close. This is the one we were having a little bit of problem with. It's just sticking just a hair, but when you put weight in it, it actually shuts. So ooh-wee, everybody. I know it's a little bit dark in here, so I apologize. We appreciate you watching. I'm gonna hit y'all up whenever I start again on these, probably Saturday, so we'll see y'all in a little bit.